Hey friend, I am Brandon Gustafson. I help beginners like you launch their assisted living business in the next 12 months. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to make or break your assisted living business with the business plan. So if you're interested in learning more about that, make sure you stay tuned for today's video. Hey friend, welcome to Assisted Living Investing. Before we get started, I want to remind you to get over to the website, assistedlivinginvesting.net, where you can get our free underwriting calculator to help you, get things started as you are launching your business. And if you want a business plan checklist, go check us out at assistedlivinginvesting.net/BP checklist. Will be really helpful for today's video. So make sure you go and grab that free resource as well. Now let's get into the video. We're going to be talking about how to make or break your assisted living business. And it all starts with creating a business plan. Business plans are such an important part. And if you need some help creating a business plan, comment business plan down below. Would love to see who needs some help and some guidance there. And we'll make sure we send you some links and free resources there to help you get started. And if you want some extra guidance, go check us out with our business planning guide. The assistedlivinginvesting.net/BPG for business planning guide is going to be a resource that will help you out with underwriting, business plans, market research, everything that we talk about in our foundations. And I'll link a video up above for what those foundations are as you are building that business foundation. So why is a business plan so important? The reason why it's going to be so important is it gives you clarity. We talked about this in a previous video, but it gives you the clarity that you need so that you know how to make some progress. The goals that you have, they become clear for you. Help solidify those goals. You know exactly what you're working towards. It also is going to give you something tangible. Something that you can hand over to a lender, a partner, an investor, anybody that might need to see or work with you. And this isn't like, I'm going to print it off, I'm going to go take it down to the bank and give them my 10-page business plan. This is an email handoff. So that's what it looks like. If you want to be that business plan that they are just blown away by, make sure you comment blown away down below. So let me know. And then, we'll make sure that you have all those resources that you need to help you make progress to create that business plan that's going to blow people's minds as you're getting started with this. Now, in order for you to be successful, I want to get into some of those different sections inside of a business plan that you should be creating. So let's get into the sections of a business plan. The sections of the business plan that you really need to hit on, there's 4 main sections. 1 is going to be your overview, 2 is operations, 3 is marketing, and 4 is the financial review. So I'm going to break those down a little bit for you. The overview section of your business plan, you're going to have your mission, vision, and values. You're going to have your goals. And I like to do like a 12 and a 36-month goal. It really helps kind of show this is what I want to do right now, and this is where we're going in the future, and I want to bring you with me and how you're going to help me out with that. Number 3 is the legal structure. And this is something that a lot of people get hung up on. In the business plan, the legal structure is a 1-sentence thing. Sally's Assisted Living is an LLC registered in the state of California. That is all you need in your business plan. It is not something that is like this full long thing. You don't need to get your EIN number, all of those things. Doesn't matter. They want to see that. You've got another paper to hand to them. But you want to state what that is so that they know what they're working with. Don't get caught up on it though. Not that hard. And then the 4th thing is your biographies. This is where you are talking yourself up. You're making yourself somebody that is just like people want to work with you, and they get really excited when they see who you are. A secret. I'm going to give you a secret here. Using ChatGPT for some of these things is just awesome. Highly recommend that you do that. Make sure you take advantage of the AI tools that you have. It's going to allow you to be successful. But do not just paste that in there. Make sure you edit it. It's going to get you 80% of the way there. And then you get to edit it, finish it, and it's going to just, again, blow people's minds. Now let's get into the operations section. The operations section is something that you are going to want to have. You're going to be talking about running the facility. You're going to be talking about your staffing, what that looks like, how many staff you're going to have, the administrator, all of those things. You want to have that in there. And then number 3 is going to be your marketing plan. So this is different from the market research. That's, do we want to do it here? Your marketing plan is exactly how you're going to do this. We're going to get into marketing plans in a future video, but if you need help with creating a marketing plan, comment marketing down below. There are so many people that want help with this. We're working on creating some resources for this as well, but marketing in assisted living is hard. And so I'm working really hard to build something for the mastermind program that's going to help them out. And then as that becomes really successful and helpful for people, we'll probably trickle that down to other people. But if you want the first look at what that looks like, go check out the mastermind program, assistedlivinginvesting.net/mastermind, and jump in there and we'll help you out through the process of launching launching the entire assisted living business, including the marketing plan. But if you need help with marketing, type marketing down below. Now let's get into market research. This is the next section. Market research is all about figuring out where you want to be. So in that foundational phase of building your business plan or your business, you're going to be doing market research itself to figure out where you want to do. But in the market research section of your business plan, you want to get really detailed and really granular into what the market looks like here. You want to be looking at the population, the size, how many people are of age for assisted living. You want to be looking at who your target market is and what does that look like for the area where you want to be. And you also want to be looking at your competition. So you want to look at who those competitors are. Are there a lot of other small facilities that are in the area? Are there only the big box facilities? What do you want to do? When you are the only small facility and there's other large facilities, you're in a pretty good spot. If you're oversaturated and there's 20 small facilities in this like 2-mile radius, you might want to look somewhere else. That's not always the case though. And most of the time it's not, because this is an industry that is just on the cusp of becoming huge and you're going to get in early on in the process. And so if you need some help doing that, make sure you check out the mastermind program, assistedlivinginvesting.net/mastermind, so we can help you out in figuring out the right market and take advantage of the industry right now, so that you can really help people out and do well for yourself. The fourth thing that you want to be aware of as you're building out this business plan is your financial review. Now, a lot of the people that I coach, they get kind of hung up on this because they don't have the deal. Now, in our mastermind program, I actually go through a masterclass in how I would underwrite a specific facility. So you can use that as a base to kind of help you understand, is this profitable or not? Look at some real financials for an opportunity, so you get a feel for exactly what that's going to look like and understand how that might impact you from a profitability standpoint. In the section though, if you're writing your business plan, you don't have the exact opportunity in front of you, you don't know exactly what that's going to look like yet. That's okay. You can still build out a good chunk of this and do some mock underwriting until you find the right opportunity. And then you're just making a few tweaks. So it's really simple to do that. The reason why you need this in the business plan, though, is it's just an extra it's just like an extra way to confirm to those stakeholders that you know what you're doing, that you know how much your startup costs are going to be, you know how much it's going to cost you to operate the business, and you know how much money you're going to be making. And all of that kind of aligns there with your underwriting. And then you just add a sentence that says, if you want to see a more detailed view of this, then check out our underwriting calculator, our pro forma in the appendix. And that's how you kind of address that. And then those things should match up. And doing that is going to allow you to also state some of your assumptions, what will go well, what won't go well. You want to be conservative in this as you're going through it, because it's going to help people feel confident in what you are doing and getting your business started. Those are the 4 things that you need inside of your business plan. There's the overview, operations, market research, and financial review. If you have those 4 things and you kind of go through each of those things that I put in there, then you're going to have a solid business plan. Go check out the business plan checklist, assistedlivinginvesting.net/BP checklist. It's going to help you out in just making sure you have everything that you need to get things started in writing the right business plan that's going to make people excited to work with you. And again, comment blown away down below if you want that business plan that's going to blow people's minds. And if you feel like you need some extra help and support with doing these things, the business plan, it is one of the most important pieces of the foundation, but one of the things that you have to get right, or else you're going to just have lenders that they will pass you over. They will look at it and they will say, this looks like a 3rd grader wrote it, and they will move on to the next thing. You do not want to be that person. You want to make sure that you hit on all the things that are important. You want to make sure that it's structured well, that it looks good, and then that you feel confident in giving that to somebody so they are just like, oh, this is exactly what I wanted to see. And they don't feel anxious about handing this off to the people inside of their organization to look at. They might like you as a person, but if you give them something that a 3rd grader drew with crayon as a business plan, they're going to laugh at you and you're never going to make progress. So make sure that you're doing this right. If you need some support in that, check out our business planning guide. Go to assistedlivinginvesting.net/BPG. We will link that down below. If you need that, type in BPG and we'll make sure we send you the link directly. So comment BPG if you need access to that. And if you need some further help and guidance on this path, check out our mastermind program, assistedlivinginvesting.net/mastermind. Mastermind. It's a program, it's a 12-month program that's going to take you from start to finish and help you learn the ins and outs of launching the assisted living business. If you found this video to be helpful, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and ring the bell as well so you get notified every time we do this content. We go live on Tuesdays, put out content on Thursdays. We're here to help you, guide you through the process of launching your assisted living business. Does residential assisted living sound interesting to you, but you don't know how to get started? At assistedlivinginvesting.net, we're here to help beginners like you launch their assisted living business in the next 12 months. I love coaching people, and I want you to remember that it doesn't take a lot, just a little bit. Keep going, keep making progress, step by step by step. I promise you that if you do and you're consistent and persistent, you are going to be successful. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.